walk that I'm blessed. See the love of God in my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Been through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. Just God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it mad. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gon' cut the slack. I'm the man, good hearted shorty with me acting bad. Shout out to mans that done tightened up since they became a dad. Shout out to me.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rock Cobain. This is
Tramell.
That is
Caesar.
And you know the vibes.
Rolling.
I know it look a little different, right? Y'all wonder why I'm over here sitting by Brother Malcolm. I know you wonder. I'm gonna let Tramell tell y'all why.
Oh man, so we got a young legend in the building, right? Coming from, all the way from school. He's got a athlete / entrepreneur. Came in to, chop it up with us and let us know about the brand and how the athletics is going. We got none other than Baby Cobain.
Yeah, welcome to the Cobain Report, son.
Yeah.
That is my son. That's my oldest boy. It's my oldest son. So he's an athlete,
What
entrepreneur.
team? Y'all gotta shout out your team.
Go ahead.
cuz.
Tell them what school you go to.
I go to college at Olivet, University of Olivet.
Okay, shout out to Olivet. What's your position?
I play receiver.
Oh, he think he good.
I'm the GOAT.
Hey,
said
yeah,
I'm the
we
GOAT.
just was talking there, and I was just trying to tell him I was the best of all time at, rebounds.
You talking
about football.
I'm still a go that hoop, so it don't matter.
You know your uncle don't know nothing about that go football. So no, I wanted to bring my son in today and do a special episode. Him as a entrepreneur with his own clothing line. Tramell also has his own clothing line. And he is an entrepreneur who's been in the business. He's a veteran at this point in the game. So I thought it would be an interesting conversation to have the youth meet the experience when it comes down to the entrepreneurship and clothing lines. So this show today is going to be all based and focused on entrepreneurs in the fashion industry. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot over to Tramell. Tramell got some good topics for us to discuss. And this is going to be the Tramell show. I'm just here to sit and relax. Me and Caesar just doing crazy shit as usual.
Nah, man, we're gonna start off with one of the brands that's been making a lot of noise with denim tears with Tremaine Emery.
Yeah.
That's the founder, but he came out or was about to come out with a real controversial articles of clothing that was gonna be themed like with the watermelon. I don't know if you know like the negative connotation watermelon has in our culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was gonna be like watermelon themed wallets, shirts, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Man, Cobain, tell me how you feel about Tremaine Emery and going from, the denim tears to like watermelon.
I don't know, for real, because I know that's kind of derogatory towards the black people, but it's like, feel me? People will wear anything if it got a name on it. So it's like, it's just a whole bunch of
Hey, Baby Cobain,
Hey.
I think they just watched that Versus and they all want to be Omarion. They like eat the watermelon.
No, I think that the watermelon connotation, like you said, it has a negative kind of vibe with our community. But I also believe in taking stuff back and empowering us with it, right? Mm-hmm. Same way as when they used to call us niggas or not whatever nigga river or whatever you want to call it. I know it's a little controversial, but we took it back and empowered, and we say it like we want to say it now. It's a term of endearment for our culture now versus like the negative kind of connotation that goes.
We
behind
say
it.
nigga, not nigger.
No,
It's a difference. Like,
well,
it's
the
a
hard
big
A
difference.
versus the
like,
ER.
I
yeah.
don't. Nah, if it's for my little daughter or like little kids with the watermelon, cool. Like, if you about to make little purses and all that, but I don't think no grown ass man need no wallet that's a watermelon. That's kind of like,
it was wallets, camp
yeah,
shirts,
guess what that's doing? That's
yeah.
actually talking about the narrative that we've been talking about. What they're trying to set. It's
Yeah,
like,
the Sambo.
is this motherfucker selling out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even presenting men wearing fucking watermelons, bro? I mean, he want to hit the buzzer on me, but let's be real about it. Like, I love fashion,
yeah.
Like, I really love fashion, and I've taken a seat back on fashion because it's so much going on with fashion, bro. Like, I really see fashion sometimes so fast, it be like, damn, once I start seeing the public wear, I be like, damn. And now they like, oh, this the shit. And it's like, damn,
And that's the
bro,
craziest
we done
part.
threw this shit away.
That's the craziest thing is that I think everybody that's sitting at this table right now is definitely like if I can really think back, right? Caesar was the first person that ever gave me my first piece of designer clothing, right? I had my first Gucci belt came from my brother. Like Caesar gave me my first Gucci belt. And I got my first piece of Pradas, my first pair of Pradas, rather say that way, from him. So my first pair of designer shoes came from him. First designer accessory came from you. You know what I mean? Greg has always been into fashion. I cannot remember a time when my son was not fashion forward. Even like to the point when I remember him being like 12, 13 years old, right? And I took him to buy some shoes one time. And he was like, Pops, you can keep your money. He was like, I'm straight. And it wasn't a like, I don't respect what you're doing or I don't see what you're trying to do by providing. It was, nah, I think I'm going to go. I want what I want and I can wait on getting what I want. At that point in time, I knew he had an eye for fashion that was going to be a little bit different than, all right, you can just give him a pair of Jordans because he's a kid. Like his brothers and, you know what I'm saying, growing up. He always been on that. Tramell always been on that, bro. Like, even when we were younger, he was always fashion forward. Always paid attention to clothing, always paid attention to, like, I would say designers, you know what I mean? What's some of the things that you think got you into fashion, Caesar? I'm gonna start with you and go around the table.
That got me into fashion?
The way that you are, because you really know textiles, you know patterns, like you know fashion fads, all that, bro.
So my thing is, cause well, first I go like to my mom, bro.
Yeah.
My mom was very regal, and you know, like she dressed really regal, and all of the women that came up, you know, me growing up seeing like they regal, and now that we're in a new millennium, they have implemented the new generation
of that same
into what they're still used to do though. So it's still, so I look at that and I be like, damn, that's innovative. Like, you know, like, and that's where I get that fashion from. So me being out in the field that I'm in, seeing this shit, and it's like seeing these clothes that's coming out, and it's like, it be like, all right, this is what I want. I would rather stick with this. I'd rather just put on white shirts with a brand on it, with a tag on it, like, and some nice slacks. Me personally, I got a lot of shit.
Dog,
like,
I think you was the first person I saw like that was in our age group that used to be pulling up. I'm talking like pulling up top down, foreign car, bag, Louis Vuitton bags and stuff all on the back. I'm talking back when we sitting there trying to figure out, like, nigga, do we like Funyuns? Do we got protein? Like, he was ahead of like the time with fashion stuff. You know what I mean? Going back to what you were saying about the regal style and all of that. We growing up in church, I think we had you get a eye for details.
Yeah, detail. That's
you get an eye for the details. You know, you like, okay, she don't have on stockings this week. Oh, okay. You pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? So, Greg, tell me about what you got. What got you into fashion?
Well, just go around like now. It's like TikTok. It's like a big old it's like a fashion show on TikTok. So like, well, I've been into fashion like Balenci, like, dang, I forgot the name, but it's like Balenci, Nike, like they got a whole like a lot of baggy stuff, and like what's going around TikTok now, it's like a whole bunch of like fashion, like basically like baggy and like just the new designs that nobody be wearing and stuff. So
Box
like,
look.
Yeah, so like so like for instance like the rhinestones I got on, like you don't see nobody really putting rhinestones on clothes no more. So like, and everything that came from back in the day really just come back now. That's like the footsketball jerseys and all that stuff. Everything come back, so it's really just like a recycled thing. But what really got me into it, like I like the way people be dressing. It's like a big, fast. I don't know. It's like I see myself. I can wear something like that. Like I can put it on. I can just revamp it and make it, resell it. It's really about just making money at the end of the day. Like it's really it's everything really about making money for real.
What got you in the fashion, Tramell?
Man, church and school. So you know, going to church and seeing the people, it started like with, of course, like suits and stuff like that. But then in school, you know, it was like all kind of different styles, and it's just for whatever reason that iconic, you know, most iconic gym shoe, those Jordans, they really stood out like in the 90s, and you know, as a kid, and it took me a minute, you know what I mean, to actually like get a pair of my own. I had to start working and go out and like, you know, get that kind of stuff for myself. But in addition to church and school, it was like my mom's had like a really, really like, you know, good sense of fashion. She, you know, started dressing myself, of course, and I was one of those kids like y'all talked about on the other episode the suits and stuff wearing them to church.
Sure was.
I did not like to get dirty. You know what I mean? I hated
You've always been that way.
Yeah, I hated to get dirty, but it was, church, school, and my mom's.
No, I can speak to that, dog. I remember being younger and like this dude is very meticulous about clothing and like Tramell still iron, I think. He's still iron. Like, bro, you're not gonna catch him. He has that old school player mentality. Like, you know what I mean? I've always noticed, and that's one thing I would say, looked up to you in is the way that you keep yourself. Like for me, one of my fashion influences, you would be top 5. You know what I mean? Because the presentation, not necessarily the label or whatever, but the presentation on how you take time to make sure, all right, I got to make sure this don't fall over the boot too far. It's got to fall to where I can just make sure it's like, but you can still see just the details, right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't pay attention to those things. You know what I mean? It's not something that, we taught as black men just to kind of like, we don't even, you just whatever, right? Really learning to put that shit on though, I learned that shit from my daddy. Bishop Gregory Davis is gonna put that shit on. You hear me? I don't remember a time in my life where Pops has not put that shit on, bro. Like, and he is he's probably my number one fashion influencer. Growing up, watching him do labels, watching him kind of like he'd mismatch labels and still be like, you know what I mean? Like, he just always been dominant in the fashion field, bro. And I feel like that's been a great influence for me, kind of, was watching my pops do his thing, dog.
It was funny. I always liked your style. Of course, we got mad history growing up together. But I was just telling you about a week ago about just how you're able to, like, put different things together and make it, look totally different than what it looked like on the rack. It's not like a mannequin look, you know what I mean? It really... a whole like ensemble you're able to put together.
I think everybody at this table got that fashion thing. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I can really see. And I see you was talking about the rhinestones earlier.
Yes.
Talk to me about your new clothing line. What's the name of it? Where did you come up with it? Give us some details.
It's called Eternal Serenity. I came up with it like when I was in like high school. I think I was like in 11th grade, but I just ain't had a fun stories. But when I had, it just came a long way. But it was originally called Outer Peace, but it was talking about the LGBTQ community for like wristbands and like all that type of stuff. So when I had hit ChatGPT, I was like just revamp the name, and it came out with Eternal Serenity. But really, it mean like, cause like in the world now, it ain't really a lot of peace around here. So like peace is like everybody want to tear everybody down. Eternal Serenity mean like eternal peace. So it's like it just came up, and then I had seen this design like this design was on TikTok. It was like it's like a rhinestone just around the hood. So I was like what if you like to see them like on the whole hoodie and the whole pants, like make it like a whole suit or sweatsuit, and that came on life for the first time. So I was like, I might as well drop it. I did. I dropped it like Friday. So
congratulations. It's hard too.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
You don't see too many of the young designers that paying attention to the details, like when it comes to stones and placement of stones. They just slap a logo and a hoodie and selling it for $85 and $90 and thinking they doing something, when being a designer is a lot more than just having the merch to sell. Because you can have merch, but it'll be sitting in the closet. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make that demand. And what I'm seeing, like, even before he dropped it, he just posted online and demand went up crazy for it. Like, even at my mom's church, they like, y'all got that in big people's eyes? It's like,
it's unique. It's real unique. You know what I mean? And low key, he don't know, but it's like old school with the Stones, but it's like an updated version of it. You know what I mean? And it's tough for real. Like, one of another popular brand out right now, like you got Amiri.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, like the prices, like you said it's all about making money.
Yeah.
Something similar, you know what I mean? Like to have like that with stones on there, man, it's gonna run you about $3,000, and that might be just for a shirt. You know what I mean?
It just be the demand to be like everybody that's really like in the industry, they just got money to blow, so like why not? And then they'll be making that. It's like Balenciaga. They be like selling like trash bags or chip bags. It's just it just be for no point.
Tell you something. No, there's no point in it. I'll tell you something even further. No point in. I believe it's Burberry.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about it, man. They don't have like discount or anything like that. Like you're possibly talking about with Louis. But what happened is with Burberry, the stuff that they have left over, instead of them discounting it or selling it for a lower price, they burn it.
They burn it?
Yeah, they burn it.
Bro, it's money. No, listen. Remember we was just talking about a few episodes ago with money. So the thing with that is like, when money go back to the depot, they burn it up. So like, and that's
all
the
the
thing.
dirty and
Yeah, man. And you gotta, and if you think about your brand like money, you only gonna get money.
You make sense.
No,
You
that
gonna
makes
get a
sense.
lot of money.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta put it on discount because the next stuff I put out is
it's
gonna
gonna come
sell,
out,
and then the next shit gonna sell because I'm gonna always get my money back.
No, that's
Because
crazy.
I'm selling this shit. This shit probably getting made for like $20, and I'm selling
then they put it on.
pieces for $500 to $1,000. Now, if I burn up 1,000 pieces, it don't matter. I just
I'm
sold
about to-
50 pieces.
Yeah, and I'm about to up my
already
ranking on my
did.
new
I
joint.
sold 50 pieces.
Pre-orders
Make that profit
already.
right
Come
there.
on.
And it boils down to, whatever brand or whatever name you come up with. A lot of these brands, they like, are Italian brands or something like that, foreign. They like people names. So it's about how you value your name. You know what I mean? Like
That's deep.
That's
your
crazy.
your family, like lineage, you think about it like I said, Louis Vuitton, that's like a family name, Versace, a family name. Forever and ever, that brand is gonna be like, sewing into the family, you know what I mean? And
Stop.
you know what I mean?
Same with the Marley vibe. Like I said on a different show, I've been on that reggae vibe, right? I watch how they have taken 11 children or some 12 children, and their children are all performing the same set of songs that the granddaddy left 30-something years ago. And now, I told Greg the other day, I think we was talking about it, I think Rohan is like worth 50 million. I think Junior Gong got Marley is worth like 30 million.
Skip. You
Like-
ever been to a Skip show? Y'all ever been to a Skip show?
No.
Skip Marley?
No, I think he just passed though, right?
Hell no. The young Skip.
Yeah,
Like,
Steven's son, right?
fire, bro.
Yeah.
His shows be fire, bro. Like, and he always bring out his granddad song, nigga. And when they start singing that
because,
shit,
bro, it's the legacy, like he said, of that last name, Marley. It's associated and it means something, just like you said. Louis Vuitton, Jabot, all these are people's names. That
he just said
Calvin Klein.
Jabot.
it's the last
Hey,
name.
y'all heard that nigga say Jabot?
That's his name, though.
Hey, this nigga said
Martha-
Jabot. He had to
Martha
stop like
Jabot.
Jabot.
Yeah.
That's their
Hey,
last
niggas
name.
about to start wearing Jabot again with these
They are.
baggy ass pants.
Bro,
Watch.
For real, I ain't gonna lie.
Baggy is in, though.
It is. Hey, listen, I really, like I keep up with the styles, but I don't always agree, right?
No, for sure.
So and sometimes the artists I work with, they go with the styles, and sometimes they the trendsetters. So the homie just had on some big ass pants. He had on the fit was cold. But I was looking, and then everybody put on something big, right? And I still got my shorts on and shit. I'm working in the back or whatever. And I'm looking, I'm like, I asked the homie, like, you about to change? He like, what? I'm like, you about to change? Niggas done put their sleepers on. Like,
These big
no,
ass
but
stuff. No,
I
they
get
in,
it.
though.
But I get
love
it.
'em.
But then you look out in the crowd, all these motherfuckers got this big shit on now.
I love 'em.
So I
love
get
'em.
it. But guess what? Even when Jabot and all that shit was hot, I still slid through Detroit with Rockin' Republic on,
you
and I
did.
still had on True Religion. My clothes always been fitted. Like, I just prefer to wear
And
my
that's
clothes
what I was about
the
to
right
say
way.
too. When it go back to the baggy look, right? For a guy who's a bigger guy, right? I love the baggy style because it gives me the comfort compared to when we was going through the small phase. It was just like, I don't know.
Y'all wasn't supposed to go through the small phase.
But I mean,
Y'all
bro-
niggas that had on Robin jeans with the diamonds on your butts, that was kind of fishy. I'm just saying, hey, that's what cuz them be saying. They be saying niggas is fishy.
But look, but the weird part about it is, right? If you're gonna be in the entertainment business, bro, even though you can try hard to push against trends, eventually you gonna fall into a trend or two because it's what's popping. You know what I mean? You got people that set trends, you know what I mean? Like you said, a lot of the artists are trendsetters. So you can be a person and be like, no, I'm still rocking my Dickies. But, bro, come on. When it really go down to it, as an entertainer and an artist, they pay you to be entertained and to look and to, even people like Lauryn Hill and all the weird people who dress weird and stuff now, right? It's avant-garde.
But these brands still got they still got the brands that fit you. Like you really got to look into these brands. They go with the trend, but they still have the things that they have. That
but I don't want to wear no Ashley Stewart. I want to look like
I don't want you to wear Ashley Stewart, bro. Didn't your dad just tell you? Boy,
I don't want to wear no Ashley Stewart if I could wear Express Men's. I won't wear Express Men's.
I ain't gonna lie. Express Men really be having some stuff.
They do.
H&M, cuz.
Yeah, I think they the same
That's
company.
some low-key spots.
And I think Old Navy is in there. And all of them the same.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It be some stuff. It be still some stuff for me.
So,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if you know how to shop,
honestly,
you talking to somebody who is a clothing designer that got an eye for pieces versus a person like you said that go in and you just grab the mannequin.
So let me ask you, how do you feel about Kanye's brand with the sweatpants that almost look like sleepers and they be oversized?
The
You
back,
like that?
it's really all right. So the oversized and the crop look. So like if I was gonna come here with like an oversized tee on, it was like, but my sleeves wasn't gonna be up here. Sleeves gonna be like down to my elbows, like 'cause that's really the style now.
So we going back to
in our day,
we going back to that.
even further than that because that give me crisscross vibes.
Yeah, hey, but you know what?
yeah.
But I respect this, and I heard him. Because I've heard him say the crop vibes, right?
Crop top. Mm-hmm.
The crop tops and the Crocs, the shoes, right?
Oh, yeah.
I respect. Can we get his feet? Can we get his feet, Uncle Ray? I respect those, bro.
The Yeezy joints.
I respect those because that's actually a form of a shoe.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers out here putting them what's them Crocs?
Yeah,
Right? Bro, stop wearing them bro. That is not a shoe to wear at church. That's not a shoe to be. Man, wear that shit. If you in your car, then you don't want no mud in your shit. I get it. Take your shoes off. Don't wear them outside. That shit not fresh. Y'all niggas be having on fresh clothes with them on. Now you look like a bum.
No, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me? So
they sometimes if you shoot to the store, throw them on.
that's different. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no.
Like if you getting on somebody at the store, then she like you anyway. She fucking with you because you made her laugh.
Yeah.
She fucking with you because she like your smile. She ain't looking at your shoes because she understands that you're at the store.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah. But I'm talking about motherfuckers think it's cool to wear them at the clubs.
Oh, nah.
Why do a club have to post on the wall no Crocs? Nigga, we supposed to already know that.
Bro, the worst part about that, them
common sense.
Crocs match the same as a bonnet to me outside with these.
You in it?
But you was
Hey, this what dog do
Same as a bonnet.
on roast me. He be like,
yeah.
Same as a bonnet.
You won, nigga.
Hey, what's funny, y'all talking about the big pants. You know, like it's another one of those high end designers, Rick Owens. His pants.
That's what
He got pants that cover the shoe. Like
His shoes.
I like them
Yeah,
joints though.
yeah.
I like the ones that cover shoes, bro.
the boat cut.
I like that, bro. I don't know why.
Hey, but Greg used to wear them back then in the day
I been
when we
used to
when
wear
we used to
them.
go to church and he had on the church pants
And
like
my
that.
pants were ripped
and his
on the
shoes had the
drums.
little tip on them like this and it came out.
But look, the funny thing, these more extreme, like boot cut.
He is not
and they run about $2,200.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
you know
lie.
what I mean?
Nah, for
they
sure.
do. Rick
They-
Owens really got some
My
stuff
Rick
in it,
Owens shoes, bro. That's the
yeah.
only pair of Rick Owens I got. Greg had hit me with some Rick Owens, right? And then I went and bought some. Bro, I don't know why I bought them. Them bitches look like I kick the dirt all the time in them.
Yeah.
They look so
And then that's
fucked
what's
up.
in right now.
But
I
and
mean,
niggas be like, wear them like that. I'm like,
No, for sure. No,
that whole dirty look, that's in right now, bro.
hey, but
Golden
listen,
Goose.
in LA,
I
guess
love
what
them
dirty
shoes.
you can get away with? Dirty Air Force Ones.
That's the only ones.
You
They
can
gotta
get
be white
you can
ones.
get the baddest bitch with some dirty ones.
gotta
on.
be dirty
But if you
ones.
got on some dirty other shoes, they
Like,
like,
what the?
I tell
Come on,
you
champ.
another one. You probably didn't peep that shoe with the star on there, the Golden Goose. Like they
oh yeah, that's
buy
what
those
they,
dirty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
But they made
that.
like that.
So what? I ain't gonna say I like dirty shoes. What I'm gonna say is this, right? I was working around a bunch of Caucasians, and I noticed that every one of them was dirty.
Yeah,
so
they
I
don't-
pulled
they don't
one to the
care.
side that I was cool with, and I'm like, "What is up with y'all dirty ass shoes? And why y'all Chuck Taylors always got to be dirty and all that?" I'm like, "Do y'all take them out the box dirty? Like, do you go rough them up outside first?" She was like, "Sometimes." Because that's the look that they go for is the vintage or used
Yeah,
look.
that's really
they like
good.
a vintage white shoe with a regular jean and a tucked in half shirt, and it's just like, all right, they got they. But again, fashion goes cultures, right? And what's popping in certain cultures, and we stay with the trends because you see all of them now got dirty shoes on. They've been wearing them. But now we know why they wearing them at least.
It's really Gucci. Gucci been selling like a whole bunch of like scuffed up shoes. Like Balenciaga got these shoes called like Balenciaga runners. You can like find like an all white shoe with like some blue scrubbed on them. Yeah. It's like mesh.
And they been banning them shoes that look like tires. Them big old shoes that they've been making now.
Like tires.
The ones that get the tires
Them bitches look like an exclamation mark.
Duct tape all on them. You could buy them out the box looking like that.
No cap.
No, I get it, but because I believe shoes are bought to be worn. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I got a lot of shoes. And my thing is, when every shoe I buy, bro, sometimes I get caught standing on my shoes. Like, on good shoes. I was out with an artist, bro, and he like, bro, you be hard as hell on your shoes. And I looked down, bro, I forgot what shoes I had on, nigga. And I looked down, I'm like, oh, you right. Nigga, I had on my ones, they swayed. Nigga, I got my foot on top of my foot. We on a dirty ass stage. Now I got my foot on my, it's like, damn, like, I don't care about these shoes like that.
When you can replace the joints, right? When you can replace them, you be like,
two.
Yeah, when you can replace them, you just like, bro, like you said, I'm wearing them to wear them. Now, the one person at this table that I know has this weird shoe kind of like fetish. I'm not gonna say fetish. It's more of like it has to be strategic and all of that. Is this
hell one. Yeah?
This one still keeps him in the box.
This Big Kurt.
This one's like where you like, bro. You know, like you're hoarding at this point. Like you're.
And he looking at you right now, like, hey, watch what you saying, champ.
His shoe game is borderline hoarder, dog.
No, because it's like what you said about the shoes being made to wear. The boxes for them to be put in.
Yeah, that's right. So, to keep them looking refreshed.
Yeah,
I get
the
it.
boxes for them to put in.
It's like a shoe reset.
For sure.
It's like they go back in the box and they be clean again.
And I'm the opposite. Exactly. So I'm the opposite, right? My kids will tell you, like, I'll come home, take the shoes out the box, throw the box away brand new, leave them joints right on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am because
so they can get some dirt.
So I don't know if it's because I was the only child or what, but my mom never put that emphasis on that because she was a lady, right? Yeah. And ladies take their high heels off and just throw them inside this big old tub. So I took that. Like when I was growing up, you know, remember on Hoover, remember the tubs? Yeah, I used to just have shoe tubs, like 4-5 shoe tubs. Give me the Gucci out of that one and give me the Gucci out of that one, little Greg.
Dump it all over.
Dump the whole thing. So I would say the past probably 5 to 7 years, I've gotten into the like organization of shoes, but I still am not like OCD level of like shoe protection.
Now I remember now too, like you said that because you had that like that in Brightmoor.
Yeah,
like,
I used to.
But what's funny, he came over and it was like just random, and he was in the room and he looking in the closet and he was like, "Man, you just like my boy. I don't understand. It's like why y'all just keep the boxes?
Like what is up with these boxes?"
I was like, "There's shoes in there."
Yeah, but I say Eddie keeps them organized too. Though.
Yeah, you don't gotta be like fumbling through. The boxes. You know, you can just look. Okay, it's this. Okay, bro, yeah, pull this out.
Who leaves shoes in the boxes? So I'm like, bro, why you keeping the box? He like, nigga, the shoes is in the boxes. Fool.
At this time, this is the first.
I'm going through the boxes like it's shoes in these boxes.
I ain't gonna lie. If you like run into the right person, they don't even care if you got the shoes. Sometimes they'll buy the box off you just because I demand the shoe on it. The shoe is like it was a pair of abstract Rick Owens. It was going on grill for like $13,000. It wasn't no shoes. It was just the box. It was because it was just signed by Rick Owens.
That is crazy.
It be stuff in that.
No, it's crazy. You know, and it's funny because I think somewhere or another too, we all may have like been influenced, like streetwise, growing up in the city. You're influenced by certain, street culture. Yeah, and one of the like ones that brought that mainstream and made history, man, rest his soul, Virgil Abloh.
Yes, for sure.
He started with that Pyrex vision. Yeah, and that was all about like cooking crack.
The one that stand out to me,
Pyrex.
The one that stand out to me the most is if it's an awful lot of cough syrup.
Oh,
when I saw that start taking off,
I
was like, wait. I done seen 3 artists in that same shirt. I want one now. And then they took the little like the phrasing and then start making drip all on the shirt shit. I'm like, I gotta get me some of this.
Dude out of Oakland. I can't think of his name, but yeah, he doing his thing for real. No, it's all over there. Everywhere. Awful lot of cough syrup.
Yeah, it's an awful lot of cough syrup. You know what I mean?
But Virgil started in a way like what he doing with the big print. Virgil started writing big old print all over stuff. You know what I mean? Like whether it was like the X's on the sleeve, and that was supposed to symbolize, symbolizing the streets. You know what I mean? Like
we talking about Off-White, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Caught Kanye attention, and Kanye is one of the biggest influencers, bro.
Yeah.
So
rest in peace, my nigga Virgil.
They met in fashion school, low key.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I mentioned some of Yeezy stuff, like
me too.
Like the Gap hoodie, like the big oversized.
I
hoodie
like Yeezy
with
style.
Like he just dropped. His whole site was like $20. Like, so I went to go buy some of the Yeezy glasses. Like they look like alien glasses, but they fire those. Like if you know how to put it on, you know how to put it on.
Yeah,
And the
that's
thing
what it
with
is.
him, I think that he make his stuff so abstract, so that way you gotta be able to put that stuff on.
Yeah.
That's not for. It's not for you on 7 Mile selling weed out the kitchen window to have on some Yeezy glasses, right? He set the tone, kind of like what you talked about with the value of setting early. You come out knowing, all right, this is what this is. I'm establishing the brand and the vibe of what it is to start with. You know what I mean?
What y'all think one of the hottest up and coming brands are like popping in the city?
In Detroit?
Eternal Serenity.
Yeah,
Go check
probably
out my
mine.
son.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
subscribe,
I'll
and
take
share.
that. And
Like,
bless.
subscribe, and share. Eternal
Bless,
Serenity.
bless Detroit.
And bless
Yeah.
Detroit.
Eternal
I ain't gonna hold you up though. Pops that go with God.
Oh, yeah, go with God,
He
yeah.
he going tough
I
to
ain't
be
gonna lie.
to be a
Yeah.
church joint.
Yeah,
I be
for
seeing
sure.
a lot of people with it, and a lot of I was in the gym the other day. Shut up, Chris. And I had the
He
shirt.
lying.
I'm not lying. I'll show you my.
That nigga rolled
I'm gonna show
past
you my
the
Planet
gym.
Fitness thing. So anyway,
Hey,
I
the
was.
sandwich
Let
spot
me
that
pull
was
up my
in front
Planet
of the
Fitness thing, 'cause
gym,
this
he
nigga
was
don't never
there.
believe me. He look.
He like, I'm gonna get on their Wi-Fi so they think I was there.
I'm gonna get on their Wi-Fi so they think I was there. My journey. What day was this? Right, because it wasn't today. I was April 27th. This May yet? No.
Oh, look, we see this is what preachers do.
So I went to the gym and I had on the Go With God hat. A shirt or hoodie or something, whatever.
And you said it was June 16th?
it was one of them days.
Yeah,
but
we
anyway,
not even
so-
in June yet, champ.
So the Caucasian man was like, he said, "Hey brother, can I ask you a question?" Now, I'm on my.
What's up with this brother?
At that time, I'm on my Stevie Ray and Booker T because I'm in the gym, so I'm feeling like Harlem Heat. So he like, I just want to ask you about your hoodie.
Hey, bro, Booker T was looking at
I'm
clothes
on
over there
Booker
like,
T, like, what you want, brother? Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. so he like, no, bro. He's like, I love when people profess or are not ashamed to profess the gospel.
No, for sure. Yeah.
In public, right? Through clothing and through whatever. And one thing I like about Go With God is it leaves it up to your interpretation on what God he's talking about. So it's not just like, you got to serve Jesus. Because you know what I'm saying? It's whatever God. I like brands that do that. If you notice, I wear a lot of that stuff. I wore a shirt the other day that said, not today, Satan. Don't necessarily mean not tomorrow, just not today.
Heck, you know it.
And see, like to Go With God, that's what the Blessed Detroiter brand. Everybody in the city of Detroit, man, they have experienced some type of, whether it's a traumatic experience, some type of loss, some type of something that they've made it through, and they're, blessed for it. You know what I mean?
cap.
And just so happen you live in Detroit, you're a Detroiter, so put them together. You got something
Detroiter.
you can wear as your testemony, as a blessed
Yeah.
Detroiter.
A lot of
For
stuff
sure.
be
I
happening in the
think-
city.
A lot of stuff.
Outside of, our favorite brands from being, we a little, what do they say? I'm a little biased because I know these people. Outside of these brands, I would say, I like what's the one that OK Fresh is always wearing? Hold on, I'm gonna go on this page.
Okay, fresh.
Yeah,
You know what it look like?
No, I'm about to tell you exactly the brand name it is. I hope this thing.
I really don't look at brands per se. I actually look at how they put it on.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
look
you talking
at
about the person that-
colors. I look at so like when you ask like what brands do I think that's really trending, it's like, damn, I really don't pay attention to that part.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't get that far. I just look at like, damn, that's dope. All right, the shoes match. All right, cool, that work, bro.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. If I see something nice, I'm like, bro, you put that shit together, cuz. Like, that's straight. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to like what brands, I don't know. But do niggas be fresh in the shit they be in? Y'all niggas be fresh.
It's one nigga got a little baby on it.
Hey, look,
it's like a little kid.
Hey, Bang. Hey, Bang. I can tell these niggas spent all they PPP money.
You so
they
stupid.
SBA money on all they chains, and y'all get right. Listen, them get up fits. Y'all niggas look nice, bro. But listen, when you buy a starter kit, you need to buy 16 starter kits to make it look nice.
I always tell when it was the PPP money because it'd be the big Balenciagas, the name chain, and then
it'd be whatever was on Instagram.
I got one of them shirts that you talking about too.
Which one?
The baby with the
blue kid on it with the Cartiers.
I got like a navy green one.
I just don't know the name of the. And I'm not playing his music.
No, it's a lot of dope brands. You know, for sure in the city for real. Like a lot of people. Doing like
what's the one we was talking about the other day? The two guys that in Greenfield. The one that
you talking about the Enjoy Detroit?
Yeah, Enjoy Detroit.
I remember y'all got me one when I was a kid. When you went y'all got me
back
some
in the day.
They got me some KD's Master USA shirt. I was turned.
Hey, y'all know what we should do as the Cobain Report? Cause we kind of fumbling on like brands that's out here.
Right.
I feel like every brand.
Some brands.
No. Every brand that's in Detroit, if you're an up and coming brand, if you already established, holla at the Cobain Report, bro, so we can know what's cracking in our city. Cause y'all see we got motherfuckers on here that's really into the fashion. They designers and they're really out here. So if you not out here, maybe you can get a plug. Cause Mike can slide you in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Pause, no diddy.
No diddy.
But for real, like let's lock in, cause so we can know. We can know what's cracking in our city. We can be like, oh yeah, and such and them, that shit crazy. Like give us an opportunity to know. You know what I'm saying? So it's no disrespect to nobody that we don't know.
Or that we didn't call out. That just means y'all ain't reached out. No, so reach out to the Cobain Report.
Yeah,
Uncle Ray dropped that. _Cobain _report. We want merch, and we gonna put you on the show as we trying to say in so many ways.
For sure though.
It's like two brands. I mean, like two brands in Detroit. I don't know. Y'all wouldn't know them because they're like. I used to go to school with them, but it's just one dude named Jalen. But his brand is like called Corrupted Mind. You can pass that through there.
That's
so
crispy.
like they got like a gemstones, just like a whole.
Oh yeah,
bunch of
Corrupted Brands. Shout out to Corrupted Brands.
crispy.
Shout out to Corrupted Brands.
And then there's one called Glory Vision. It's simple, but it's fire though. Y'all have to look it up and see.
No,
man, tell the people what are some of your like obstacles that you have had to face like as you creating your brand.
It was really. All right, so first, I just had like writer's block. You know, like musicians had like writer's block. I really had like creator's block. It's like it'd be hard to come up with new designs. And then like if you want to like sell some stuff, you can't just like keep making new stuff. You got to like just stick with your niche. So like if people like, let's say like they like the rhinestone, I make a different color. Like I got black, pink, and blue. In fall, I'm dropping brown, red, and gray.
Sweet.
Like the V2 versions, but like. It was really the financial part that really held me back at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, but
he made
it's
a good.
Expensive. It's
he made a good investment though. As like y'all, if you've been following the show,
helped me for sure with that.
If you've been watching the show, you know that he took his birthday money and invested into starting his clothing line. I was talking all that shit.
I was about to say, you said if
he made Miami.
I was about to say this the one you was arguing.
Yeah, that's the one I was arguing in the comments, and then I had to learn from Tramell not to argue with y'all in the comments. But anyway, I'm gonna argue over mine. Okay, it's my kids. But anyway, he took his Miami trip instead of going to Miami for his first spring break as a college student. He decided to invest in himself, which was something that, for me as a father, makes me know and lets me know that he's on the right path. If I go tomorrow, he has a vision and he has a dream and he has the stick to itness to actually see it through. As a parent, you want to see what your kids can do when you're not around or what their thought processes are. You know what I mean? Like, are they going to be able to hold it down? So I think he made a boss decision. He put himself into business before the age of 20. So I'm proud of my son. I mean, he's a first year pretty much done with college. It's wrapped up. Did his finals the other day. No kids, 2 cars. I can't really complain about
you a virgin?
Nah.
You better wrap it up. I be telling these people, BET, wrap it up. You better be rapping it. Are you rapping it?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't really. I can't
Because he can't be a granddad right now. He already ain't got no hair on the
I ain't gonna lie,
top. Don't take the back and the side hair off.
No, he didn't steal me. I don't even want kids. Like, till I'm 30,
right.
I ain't gonna lie.
You
to
learn from us, huh?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
sure.
I don't got no time for that.
One thing I've always tried to do in my journey as a parent was be transparent with my kids about the before and after. Right? I think parenting is sometimes glamorized, to where they don't really see the struggle because we don't allow them in on the journey, right? I was 19 to 20 when my son was born, so he's been on the journey with me the entire time because I have been growing as a human mentally, literally since I've had him. I had to readjust, the boy who I was when I had him at that age is definitely not the man that I am now. He's been with me through a lot of different storms, a lot of different things, but I've never hid anything. I always made it a point to know, this happened to me because I did this. And if I wouldn't have done this, or if I would have circumvented this, I would have been there, been wherever, right? 19, record deal with Warner Brothers with 2 Days Sober, you know what I'm saying? Reem and Al Nally, shout out to y'all if y'all still alive. But I think Reem is still alive. Anyway, but we ended up getting signed to that, and then I had a child. So, my actions ended up with me a kid. So I've always let my kids know, follow your dreams first and then worry about relationships and children. Go make you a Versace or go make your own brand or make Eternal Serenity the biggest thing in the world and then worry about having kids.
Yeah, I just want to be financially stable before I even settle down, even be on that thing that even had kids.
Even when you financially stable, that don't mean you gotta settle down.
No, for sure.
You settle down when you're ready to settle down.
Yeah, you gotta be in that
like
right
don't
mind.
force yourself into shit.
No, for
Even
sure.
with money, you make sure it's for you. Everything that you touch, you make sure it's for you. That it ain't. Because sometimes we'd jump into something just because it's like, oh yeah, but you seen us, so you sure already know. Like shit, nothing make your eyes that big because you know what's real. So, but I commend you.
Man.
Hell yeah, it's a lot of money to be made. Don't run at the money that ain't yours.
No,
you feel me? Because what's yours gonna come to you. You feel me?
And you ain't gotta do nothing strange for no change.
Yeah, hell no.
Especially no diddying. Don't be around here diddy bopping.
Let me find out you coming around here with your head down and then you talking about some. This is my man that rubbed my booty cheek. Bro, I'm whooping you, bro.
Right,
Guess why I'm whooping you? I ain't whooping you because you went through it. I'm whooping you because you ain't tell us. And you allowed this shit to happen when you with some gangsters, nigga. Not with fuck somebody up.
I think the fashion industry is...
They gonna really try to rub your butt.
I think the fashion industry... I think the fashion industry is one of those industries that is similar to music. You have to kind of watch out because... it's predators.
It's way worse.
It's predators in the fashion industry the same way.
Way worse. Fashion industry, bro. Fashion. We're not talking about music where niggas gotta have their personas.
Yeah.
We're talking about fashion where motherfuckers really be like,
gay.
hey cuz, you feel me? Like I'm just saying,
Hey, cuz,
niggas.
it's crazy.
It's funny.
Shout out
people,
to cuz.
It's funny. People downplay fashion and clothing and stuff, but it really it means something.
100%.
When you at the airport, you can see so many different styles, and you go and talk to that person, and you're gonna. It's funny. You'll see a reflection of oh man, before you even spoke to him. Then you get to feel word, so this is how this person is, and it kind of
you can can make somebody out who to be just based off how they dress,
right. It really is.
I swear, I always know. Because the white people don't hide it well. When they bohemian or when they into the roster, they smoke weed or something, they got the dreadlocks. You could just see them a mile away. You be like, yeah, I know you smell like patchouli oil.
The hipsters.
No, it's just with watches. That's a accessory in fashion.
It's
and
a statement piece.
Yeah, very very big statement piece. Certain watches, people they talk business just over and
they associate them. Yeah, certain things. Certain things are associated with that.
Yeah,
some watches will get your bitch taken.
You know what?
If they
it
know,
will
I guess,
get
what that watch
your
is,
business taken. Cause a nigga walk in and he talking to you and he like, Hey man, what you doing, bro? And this nigga got an idea he ain't never told nobody. Now he done took your shit. Only because dog liked his watch. Because at the end of the conversation, he like, man, I really dig that timepiece.
That's why they call it a statement piece, because somebody gonna make a statement about it. It's a statement piece. Like it says something for you without saying nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain brands, bro, they speak for you. Like I ain't gonna lie, we talk about Gucci and all that kind of stuff. Like, dog, those are statement pieces, bro. You can walk in the joint and you like, oh yeah, that's definitely what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up.
For sure.
This has been a great episode. I've been able to do an episode with my grandfather, one with my father, and now one with my son. And I have one
Don't
more
forget
to
about
do.
me. I'm your goddaddy.
No dick. When somebody get TD Jakes off the mic, swallow.
Not TD Jakes.
My daddy hate when I talk about TD, bro.
Yeah, that's his homie, cuz.
That's his friend.
Let's
not
talk about
mine.
Eddie Long then.
He's passed away.
But
Go
that's
ahead.
why.
Okay, so
But
we about to
at
get
least we
about
ain't snitching on that nigga. He already did what he did.
Cobain, tell him where to find your merch at. Tell him where to find you on social media. Where to find your merch, where to purchase your merch, and all of that good stuff. Let them know what you got coming out.
All right, so both my Instagram and my website is eternalserenity.shop, but it's ETRNAL, and then it's serenity.shop. That's the website also. But my regular Instagram is Cobain J with 2 I's and 1 J.
So, we're going to have Uncle Ray put it up so that way you guys will be able to see where to go shop and to get that merch again. He said eternalserenity.shop. You want to spell it out for him again?
ETRNAL, serenity.shop.
So ETR, NA, whatever. NAL, yeah. So I think you took a letter out of it, right? For the
Yeah. Just so I can have a...
So we're just going to drop it down there so you guys can. But I want to ask you right now, go and support my son. All right? Support Eternal Serenity. Like, subscribe, and share what we're doing here. Partner with us in the various ways that you can.
For sure.
And make sure that you tune in every Saturday. All right?
8 p.m.
Hey guys.
Caesar, let 'em know
hey,
what
do
you
you
got
see that
going
thing
on.
right at the bottom? It looks like this. Hit it 3 times. Like this. Subscribe.
3 times is wild. Caesar, tell me what you got going and where you got it.
Hey, listen, what I got going on is I always tell you, if you know me, then you know. And if you know, then you know I'm going to be out. And if you know, come and check us out. The Gravy Tour is outside. The Gravy Tour outside. Come and fuck with us. You dig? If you like R&B, a little pop. You dig? But you won't see me. You dig? Cobain Shorty.
No,
What you got, T-Mill?
Appreciate checking us out again. Go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Shop the brand. Help us bless the city. It's about to warm up. Get your closet right. Go ahead and bless your wardrobe. We about to bless the summer, coming up. So support us. Shop the brand. Go with God. You be blessed.
That's right.
I was finna tell niggas to come out the closet.
So it's been a very exciting and very good episode. This episode to me feels like chilly. Like it just make you feel good, warm on the inside. Like this is good. Having
Giving off dad vibes.
Man, yeah, having my son here, I feel all warm on the inside. And no Diddy, that's my real son.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like y'all
Birdman
pastors.
and Wayne.
Not like
This
y'all
ain't that.
preachers talk about my son in the ministry.
My son in God.
That's my real goddamn son.
That's lethal.
So
Thank
from
you,
all of
Lord.
us here at the Cobain Report, it's a wrap, bitch. We out.
Rolling.